Hey y'all, welcome back to a new day. We are headed to Buster's vet to get his bandage changed, to update them and start going to them for the bandage changes. The ER vet said that we would have to do that every 3 or 4 days. I don't know. We're gonna see what his vet says, but he is doing so good. We're just having to keep him, still. He can't do a lot of running around and all that. He definitely can't do any try and jump down out of the chair or anything like that, which we've always tried to prevent that, but he definitely can't do that now. He's sleeping good, eating good, drinking good. He's just now starting to get his little bark back. For a while he couldn't even really bark, I guess because of that sternum and the pressure. But he's doing great. We have just been living on him. I have been sick, I think, Sunday afternoon after I got home from the vet. I hit a wall and I crashed. I think everything caught up with me. I was sick all night Sunday night, just physically sick. And then I was sick all day yesterday, just not feeling good. And I literally think it was my body knowing that it had to just stop me in my tracks. And I think everything just caught up with me, and I hit a wall. So, I'm much better today. I'm slowly trying to get my energy back up. But that is what's been going on. Buster is doing great. He's been getting lots of chicken, lots of love. He's so spoiled, as he should be. And yeah, I will update y'all when we get out of the vet's office. All right, we just left the vet, and we're gonna come back Friday morning, and he'll look at it. He'll change the dressings. He's doing great. They said just keep up what we're doing. We can, he told me how to tweak his pain medicine, just kind of see how he's doing. But today he's done so much better than he has. He's doing so good. I feel so much better after talking to his vet. And he's gonna change everything out, and then maybe he'll just change it this one time, and then they'll leave it open some so the wounds can kind of air out. We're just gonna see how everything goes and see how Buster does. But yeah, he's doing good. He says he sounds good. He don't have any pulmonary issues because he's not having any coughs or anything, so that's a plus. He told me how to handle reporting the dog attack. So yeah, I feel so much better. And he didn't even charge me for today. Thank God. He didn't charge me for today. But we go back Friday morning, and we'll just go from there. But poor old Michelle, his little vet tech that I just love, she about cried. I was about crying. We just love Buster. But anyway, that's what's going on. He's doing great. This mama's doing better now. So we're gonna get home and just take it easy. I'm probably gonna gate him up, and I'm probably gonna load my car up with another bunch of stuff and run it to the storage and let him rest in his bed, and just go from there. They're getting all of his records, so they'll have all of that. But whoo, Lord have mercy. These fur babies, y'all. These fur babies, I swear, they just know how to tug at your heartstrings. But today is the day. Buster's been more active since the attack. But now I realized I have some PTSD, because when we was walking in the vet, they were coming out with a big dog on a leash, and I was like, I backed up and was just felt myself just, oh my gosh. He never flinched. And then when we walked inside, there was a man at the counter, you know, getting checked in with he had a bigger dog. And I'm like freaking out, don't want to get over there. And so I'm realizing I'm having some PTSD. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I need y'all to pray for me. Please. Thank you very much. Good morning. Pardon my hair. It's a mess. I'm a mess. But I am making my coffee. And then today I'm going to do what I had planned to do yesterday. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do yesterday. It was like moving some more stuff to the unit because we had the AC man come. We got our home inspection back, and one of the things was our unit is up in our attic and there was some mildew on the outside of it, and they wanted that cleaned off and checked, and the ductwork check for whatever the stuff was. So that he came yesterday and did all that. So I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, but I did get to put some of my flowers in some pots. I need to get some more pot and soil so I can get some more of my flowers. And I have been packing up some stuff like I'm not going to use right now, like some of my shoes and different things like that. But today I want to take some more stuff out of the garage to the unit that I can take, that I can lift and everything. And yeah. And then tomorrow, I'm going to Delana. She's got me some more boxes, so I've got to go do all that. And then Friday, we have a busy day of, I got to take Buster back early that morning to the vet, and then that afternoon we have to go to get our taxes done. So there's just a lot going on, and I'm finally feeling better. I didn't sleep real good last night because I woke up with my mind just going 90 miles an hour with everything we still have to do. So that kept me awake for a while, so I'm dragging this morning. But it's okay, it's all part of the process. But I'm gonna get this coffee in me, and that's gonna perk me up and wake me up. Then I'm gonna throw some clothes on, pin Buster up in his little deal, and yeah, get busy loading boxes and stuff that I can do, and taking a few loads. And y'all, I don't know what I was thinking. I packed up all of the dishes that I send James's lunch in. And I don't know what I was thinking. So I went to fix his lunch last night, and I'm like, oh, what am I thinking? And they're already in storage somewhere. I don't even know where they're at in storage. So I may have to go buy one covered dish, at least. I just wasn't thinking. I just was not. I was just on a roll. Anyway, let me get this coffee in me, get awake fully, and get busy. Because it is a beautiful day. This is a good day to do it. So, sun is shining. It's gonna be a good day. Look at this little thing. Are you comfy, Bob? Using Hedgehog as a pillow? Are you so comfy? He's so precious. He's doing great, y'all. Yesterday was the first day since this happened that he was the most like himself. Like, we had to really stay on top of him because he was just wanting to be a little cray-cray and get back to doing things that he wasn't supposed to do. Oh, are you so tired? I'm gonna let you rest, baby. All right, load number 1. Let's get this done. It is hot today. I'm about to burn up. It's only 9:30. I'm burning up. Good morning. it's been a few days of not a lot interesting, like vlog worthy going on. Just been trying to pack up, check a few things off of our list, getting things done, trying to keep Buster still and not wanting to jump. He is feeling so good that he's actually getting a little cray-cray, thinking he can jump and he cannot. It's gonna be a little while before he can do that. But as you can see, I have a ton of boxes in my car. I went and got that from Delaney yesterday, and didn't get them out last night when I got home, and now my car stinks. It smells like cardboard boxes. But I'm headed to the vet to take Buster to get a dressing change. I don't know if they're going to put another one on him. I'm going to ask him to, but it will depend on what the bite marks and all that underneath the dressing looks like. He said they may need to air, you know, let some air hit them. So I don't know what we're going to end up doing, but for my sake, if at all possible, I hope he can put it back on it because of just the security of all that being. But he did mention that it's not like a splint or anything, and it's not like a broke rib. This dressing is only really covering his, it's only on him for the wounds. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be with his regular vet, so I feel confident in whatever he decides to do. Then I'm going to bring Buster back home to James, and I'm going to go get these awful nails done. They are chipped and cracked, and I've been tough on these nails, and it is time to get them done. And then we got to go to Loosedale later on this afternoon to tend to some stuff. So it's going to be a busy day, and I'm already tired thinking about it, because I have not been well this week on top of doing all this, and I think it's just the stress of everything getting to me. So it's okay. We're on the countdown. All right, y'all, we're back in the neighborhood. I've been on the phone with the realtor, on the phone with James, just left the vet. Buster is clear. We do not have to go back unless we have any issues. He took all the dressing off. Y'all, you can't even see. I can't even really feel where all of his wounds were. That's how well he's healed up. The vet was impressed because, you know, he had never seen them because he had been at the emergency vet. He said, I literally had to look at the bandages, and he said there was hardly anything on them. Tell me God's not good. I will not believe it, because God is good. But he's like, and he was just loving them, like taking it off and cleaning it up. And he came to me, and he's like a little puppy. He just feels so free. Now, we still have to be very careful because his sternum is still fractured, but the bandage was not offering anything for that. It's just one of those things that has to heal in time. But he told me that it's not like a rib where every time you breathe it kind of punctures. There's no punctures, so he's good. This mama is so happy. I'll show y'all what it looks like when you get home. We're almost to the house now, but it's been a very, very eventful morning already. And y'all, my vet didn't charge me again. Is he not the sweetest thing? I cannot recommend him enough. Anyway, let me get in here to this house and see what's going on here, and then I'm gonna head to my nail appointment in just a little bit. Good morning, it's a new day. I've realized that I did not show y'all Buster yesterday, but here he is. Buster, we're going to see my mom. You can see where this is where he had some of his wounds, and then around here, but he's doing so good, y'all. You would never know that this time last week he was in the condition he was in. He's doing great. Oh, they did shave him. Anyway, we are headed up to the property. We've got a truckload of stuff to take. I've emptied most of my freezers. Gonna put in a freezer up there. and got one of the little sheds from out back, and we're gonna go up there and start cutting up the limbs and stuff from some of the pine trees that the power company cut down for us, and do a little work up there, try to get the tractor started, get the battery charged on it, get it started, because he's got to move a couple things for when we have got a moving company that's going to come and help us clear out the garage and just do it all in one move. So we've got to clear a little path for them to be able to back up to the Connex. There's just a couple things we got to get out of the way. It requires the tractor. And we're going to try to be out of the house by the 9th, because we close on the 13th, and they'll have to do the other inspection and all that kind of stuff. So we're working on fixing a couple of things on the home inspection that's so stupid. That home inspection was so stupid. And he nitpicked the most minute little things. It's just been ridiculous. But anyway, we're gonna do it and get that knocked out. But it was a joke of a home inspection. It was almost like he couldn't find anything wrong, so he just had to pick stupid stuff, you know. Anyway, there's Buster. He's doing amazing. Bubba, you're doing so good. Our problem is keeping him calm, not letting him jump. But anyway, he's doing great. We're gonna go up there and work on the property. It's so hot, y'all. I'm about to burn up. It is so stinking hot. You will never know it's February. It already is so hot here. I'm over it. We didn't even have no winter. We didn't have no winter. February and we're burning up. I should be in shorts, but I put on my camos because of what we're going to be doing. I don't want to scratch my legs all up. This is going to be our front yard. We're deciding which trees to take out. Some have got to come out because they're rotten. For instance, let me show you. See, like that one right there. It's got to come down. And then a couple more of these need to come down. But there was the pines down, the two that the power company took down for us. But then we got to clean up all on the edge of the creek. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna tell you what, that's the coldest water you will ever dip your toes in. You'll be singing in the highest pitched tone of your voice. That water is cold. But it goes, this is all on our property. Goes way, way back. We got lots of cleanup to do. Lots of cleanup. We're gonna make this back into the sandbar like it used to be. This used to be a big sandbar right here where James is at. Make this into the sandbar. This is where we used to have cookouts and kids would play and swim, and we'd set our chairs in the edge of the water. Take this back to the sandbar that it once was. Listen. Isn't that a beautiful sound? I'm excited to get it fixed up. Aren't you, James? Yes. Are you so excited all the work we got ahead of us?
I need to find out what the elevation of the water level is back there. Down there.
I'm sitting in the swing, y'all. Sitting in the swing by the creek. So much, so nice. I can see me coming down here with my morning coffee. So nice. I love it. Rumor has it, many, many moons ago, Indians lived here. This was a reservation. They find arrowheads here all the time. My nephews and my daddy did. I've never found one. I would love to find one. And who knows, I may one day. But yeah, don't know what tribe it was or anything like that. But I love it. History. It's beautiful. Look at the turkeys. 3 of them. Cool. Bosser! He's doing so good. The other trailer's gone now. We're gonna put ours down there where the other one was while we're staying in it. But this is where our house will be. It's gonna be so pretty. I wish I could get across how peaceful it is here. Oh, I just love it. All right, let's see if this works. We had to go buy a battery. Let's see if it works. Yay! My daddy would be so happy right now. Sweet Buster. There's Sweet Buster. Loving life.
I would say they are having the time of their life. She's riding on his green tractor at times and doing all kind of cleanup. Gonna be killing herself. Oh, what fun.
Good morning. I feel like I've said that a million times in this vlog, but I was going to share with you a small thrift haul that I picked up the other day. And it's stuff I want to use in my house. And I cannot wait to show you what I got. I haven't been going to any thrift stores, but Mama came down. She had to go to her doctor to get kind of released. And so we ran into the thrift store on the way, and I was not looking for anything, but of course I found some stuff, and I'm gonna share with y'all because if you're a thrifter, you know. And if you're not a thrifter, you won't understand why I'm buying stuff right now just to pack it up, but it is what it is. Anyway, let me show you what I got. First thing I found was this wall mount, this vintage wall mount lamp. And I'm thinking because in the guest room, we're gonna have a spot, like I can have a chair, like a seating area. And I was thinking, how pretty would this be with a beautiful little lampshade to hang on the wall. And I don't know if you can see the little floral detail, but it wall mount. And then honestly, if we wanted to, we could actually hardwire this to just wire up. But I did get this. That was my initial idea. It may land somewhere else, but I got this and it was $4.99 and I just loved it. And you can tell it's old. You can tell by the cord. You can just tell it's old. Okay, so that's one thing I got. The next thing I picked up, y'all know, I'm so into cloches lately, and I don't know that this is necessarily a cloche, but I'm going to use it as such. I paid $3.99 for it, but I just thought it was so pretty. I think it's more like a candle holder that goes into a wall mount candle holder, but I'm gonna use it like this as a cloche. And so I did get that. And then I picked up this beautiful frame. I'll probably add some rub and buff to it. Mama said, buy that so you can give it to me. I'm like, do you want the frame? But I love this. And I may not do anything to it, but it was $2.99. And then I bought this to go with my Valentine decor that I didn't get to do this year. But I already have one similar, but it doesn't have this rose, but it's the copper heart about this size. And so I bought this one to go with that, and it was $3.99. I love that. But this is my favorite piece of all. And y'all, when you look at the price and all the components in it, it's amazing. So let me show you. So I bought this box. And you're thinking, what? I know, just wait. So when you open it up, oh, well, let me get it open. Okay, when you open it up, somebody has made the coolest little thing. Okay, these are real vintage doorknobs. And so I'm gonna take these out and I wanna use these in my bathroom to hang towels on. So there's two of them. There's this old metal frame I love. You have this old picture. Look at this old carpeting. I'm gonna try to figure out something to do with this box. I don't know. And then I don't know what this is supposed to be because it all moves. It's almost like some kind of clock thing. But it's just made out of all these different components, and I love it. And I paid $6.99 for the box, but these two doorknobs alone was worth that. And they're just nailed in. So I'm gonna take these off and use them in the house for like to hang towels and stuff. But it's just not the coolest thing. Let me put this frame back in here. I love this old frame too. It just closes up. See, it just closes up like this. And it's got this cute little, and then this is the back. This is how they hung it. And then this is where all that stuff is screwed in. But is this not the coolest piece? And look at the little corners. I don't know, I'm gonna figure out something to do with the box itself. But the doorknobs alone was worth the $6.99, and I want to use them in my house. And like my idea is the bathroom, but they would even be cute like in a kitchen, an entryway, a laundry room, just something. So yeah, that's why I got this box for those. Honestly, for those doorknobs, they were worth the $6.99. But that is all I thrifted. I haven't had time to go thrifting. I haven't been going to the thrift store, and I wouldn't have went that day if she didn't have the appointment and it was on our way and she wanted to go. But I am excited, especially for this and my doorknobs. Oh, I'm so excited. to put them in the house. So I'm gonna pack these up really well, get them all packed up and put up, and that'll go in the house because I'm having to leave, well, I'm not having to, but I'm leaving like my hooks and stuff that I had in our bathroom that I thrifted that are beautiful and brass. So I was looking for something like this. I don't like to use like your typical, I like to repurpose things. So I think these doorknobs would be such a cool way to like put your towels or something on it. So anyway, all right, now I've got to get started loading some boxes in James's truck that won't fit in my car and get them to storage. And then we're gonna get out there and start packing up the garage because the things have to be out of the cabinets. And we have some boxes, and then tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow between like 10 and 12, the appraisers are supposed to be here. And then I've got to run to Delana's and get some more boxes she got me. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm so ready to be out of this house and not have to pack for a little while, but all in due time, all in due time. It turned out to be the most gorgeous day. The wind is blowing, it's cool. Buster's got his sweater on. It's beautiful. We took a load of boxes of storage. We are now working on our list of things to finish up on the house. And then it's gonna be time for supper. Gonna cook stuffed cheesy shells. We've made it before on the channel. We stuff the large jumbo shells with chicken and broccoli and use Alfredo sauce and mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. So good. So that's what we're gonna have for supper, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since we've had it.